Hello everybody. Welcome back to Undercovers.
We're back.
Are we Dom is a little bit sick today, isn't she?
I'm sick. I'm very sick. I don't look very good right now.
What's wrong with you?
I think I got flu. Good job you can't catch flu over the screen because you'd all be fucking doomed. And my body hurts.
Great, so in the next episode I'll be sick. Please stop that. But anyway, if everybody could feel sorry for Dom and go subscribe to our Patreon while they're at it.
Yeah, that'll make me happy. That'll make me feel better.
See, that's what's needed. And yeah, if you haven't already joined Patreon, make sure you do because you're missing out on a lot of good stuff. And
Gossip.
Yeah, gossip, all the dramas, all the beef.
And you won't know until you're in there, so you're going to have to kind of just go and subscribe. Remember, it's only £4 a month.
Exactly.
£1 a week, like, guys, come on.
It's a bargain and you get to hear more of us and everybody loves that.
Exactly. We've had really positive feedback from the podcast, so we're going to keep going. We're keeping going. We ain't stopping.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, our episode today is just the usual mental breakdown of trying to figure out your life in your 20s.
I feel like we've been going through that the last week, so it's very relatable. Having another mental breakdown.
Fears, figuring shit out. And yeah, we thought we would have this discussion and involve you guys as well to see if you can relate to this, because I really hope they do.
Yeah, life in your 20s is hard. I feel like you have the pressure. Like the 20s are you meant to be your best years, yeah, but a lot of people say 30s are the best years. And you feel pressure to get your life on track and have everything figured out. You know, everybody that I went to school with, granted I don't speak to any of them, but they've all got kids, they've all got houses, and most of them are either married or engaged, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to stop you there. No, they all don't have kids. They don't have houses. You only notice the ones that do.
No, I'm talking about my friendship group.
Oh, well, you had boring-ass friends.
Everybody out of my friendship group, every single one of them that I went to school with, you know, little clique you had in high school, has got either one of those three or all of them.
Yeah, but do you think, like, looking at that, do you look at them like, oh, you actually figured your shit out, or you settled?
Hell no. They settled. 110%. Like, I would choose my life over their life.
Yeah.
110%. Like, I can't imagine living in the UK with a 5-year-old kid right now.
Literally,
and
it's
I'm
scary, isn't it?
Yeah, like, I'm 27 years old. I'm enjoying peace and quiet. Imagine me being sick now, yeah, and then having I do want a child at some point, but right now, a child crying in my ear would not be the one.
Yeah, no, I think people just be rushing to live too quickly, and it comes down to, like, society pressures, and I think the environment you're, like, raised around. So, like, even if we put the UK versus, like, here into perspective, like, here I had this conversation with a girl at the weekend, and, like, she's at home, she's married, and yeah, she literally said it herself. She was like, that was just the next step for me because I didn't know what I was doing. Like, we got into the relationship, we bought the house, we got married, and the next step would essentially be kids. And she's like, it's so almost refreshing coming out here and just seeing people, like, in their 20s, mid-30s, still being able to do things for themselves and based off what they actually want to achieve in life.
Yeah, but do you think people settle because they don't have the drive, the ambition, or the opportunities around them, right?
Partly, yeah, 100%. Absolutely, of course. And some people are just okay with that.
Yeah.
Too, do you know what I mean?
That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's totally fine if that is the way you wanted to go about it. But I feel like the reason we're talking about it is because a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
And, like, there's, like, a lot of my friends have kids now too. And anytime I have a conversation, they're like, it's the best thing that's happened to me, but it's too soon. Like,
yeah,
basically I still don't do it, you know, because it does, like, it takes away a big aspect of your own independence and your own life. Like, when you're coming out of school, when, like, in your 20s, the whole point of your 20s is to go and live your life, travel the world, do whatever it is that you want to do.
Find yourself, explore, and find out what you enjoy doing for yourself rather than, you know, settling down. And people might be listening here who did have the kids in the 20s and they might be living their life now in the 30s and the 40s.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Because people tend to flip their life around, which is also great. But I don't know. Everyone, I guess, has the different way of doing it. But I think the social pressure of it is what people feel the most, right? You get into your 30s like, oh my God, I'm in my 30s. I should be having kids. Well, no, like, why should I?
Yeah, 100%. Like, everybody's on their own timeline. And, like, everybody's so different in that sense. Like, me now, I can't even imagine myself in a relationship. never mind have kids.
I don't feel
You
like an
know?
adult, Aista. I don't feel like...
We have this discussion literally every single day. It's
we
weird.
were driving yesterday and I was like, do I really live in Dubai? Like, I literally were driving and I was like, I can't believe I live here. Like,
Yeah.
I just had this like moment of awakening where I'm like, I'm not a child anymore. I'm living my own life.
You have to look after yourself.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I don't like that.
Well, she says that, and then this morning she woke up sick. I already knew something was off when she texted me. Bear in mind, we live together, and she goes, "Are you up?" I'm like, "Oh, what's this gonna be?" And then she goes, "I'm thick," as in THICK. I'm like,
Thick.
"You're shoddy, but what do you mean?" Yeah. And next thing, all I hear is these fucking footsteps, and she walks on her heels just like me. I don't know why. Like, doesn't walk like
By
a
the way,
normal person.
You have fucking elephant footsteps. No, I feel like this floor's just so loud.
No, it's because you're plonking your whole fucking body weight on them. And then all I hear is ding,
Sorry.
ding, 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 ding. Opens the door. I'm thick.
I'm thick.
And then she goes and rings her mum.
Mom, I'm also thick.
It's like, why is my mum not
And then I
answering?
spoke to my dad and I said, Dad, I'm thick.
I spoke to my dad as well, and she came in to feel and felt the need to tell him she's sick too.
Everybody needs to know I'm sick.
And it's so funny because my dad was like, make sure you get some medicine, make sure you get some tea, like don't let her do anything stupid. I'm like, right, so Dom is an actual bell end, and now bear in mind she obviously listened to me. I don't know why, but
I've actually got fever and I'm freezing.
yeah, right, okay. She gets sick, and then she'll be like, oh, I'm going to a sauna, I'm gonna go lay out in the sun by the pool. I'm like are you dumb? Well, see?
No, sauna, yeah, I'm not going to do, but the sun I like to lay out, I feel like when I'm not well, it just makes me feel warm and cozy. But right now,
No, it
I'm freezing.
dysregulates your body temperature, and then you get the backlash
listen,
of
I've
it
got
and
my
feel
periods
worse.
and my body temperature is fucking dysregulated.
Aye, that's
as
your
is.
problem. You got
Yeah.
your period, and that's why you're
Please
sick.
feel my face.
I don't want to.
I'm hot. Anyway, back on track.
But-
we got distracted.
Yeah, it's so funny though, isn't it? Because like when something happens, you just ring your parents, like look after me.
no matter how old you are,
Yeah,
you just want that
I
little
love
bit
that
of sympathy.
though.
And my mum told me to suck on a clove.
we love your mum. Sometimes she comes out with the maddest shit ever.
Holistic well-being. It's antiviral, antibacterial. She was like, just suck on a clove and drink water with clove. Anyone that's tasted a clove, it's what you put in like mulled wine and all your Christmas spices. A clove on its own is not nice.
I know what that
Yeah.
is.
Clove.
Oh my god, we should make mulled wine and celebrate Christmas.
Now.
Hot
Yeah,
whiskey.
boy. Right, anyway. Fucking honestly, brain's ADHD today.
Yeah, it's proper like the Lulu. Like this is the definition of your 20s. You don't know whether you're coming or going, and you just
Yeah.
hope for the best as you go along, you know. But is there anything that you feel like you at your age you thought initially like I should have this figured out, but you haven't got a fucking clue?
Well, originally, I thought by the age of 25, I was going to have kids, I was going to be married, and I was going to have a house.
How's that going?
I'm 2 years over my expiry date. It's not going very well.
She's expired.
I'm expired. No, the only reason why I always thought that is because my mum got pregnant, had me when she was 25. My mum's mum was 25, and I was just like, okay, 25 is the age. So that's when I kind of put a timer on it. And when I got to 25, I had a mental breakdown. I was like, I had all this,
Yeah.
you know, at 25. And then it just all came crashing down. And after that, it made me realize that actually that I don't think that is what I want. Like, I still have so much more life to live. But regarding your question, I thought that I maybe would have like a settled home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like somewhere that is mine. Whereas now I'm changing my mindset on this about actually having a home that's settled, because then I feel like I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%, you're stuck in the one place. Yeah, for sure. And I think like even with you saying like your mum and your granny had kids at 25, as to be fair, I feel like at their generation that was still quite late.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like obviously like with our mum's sort of generation, like said, the normal age was between like 18 and 25 probably, you know. After that it was too late. Whereas I feel like now it's so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have a child at 18, you're a fucking teenage mom, like.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you
literally.
would be I would feel like a
100%.
teenage mom now.
Now, yeah, me too. I don't feel like I'm old enough to be a mum.
Like the responsibility, like what do you do with it? Where do you put it?
I mean, you just cuddle it here. Oh, little baby.
All day long, 24/7.
No. If you start off like that, then you're fucking doomed. Leave it in the little bassinet. But I feel like the generation has changed, because we have a lot of women who are getting pregnant a lot later now as well. like in the like late 30s, 40s.
But that's what I mean. It's so much more normalized now, though, and like to me that makes so much more sense than having a child in your 20s, because like yes, you're obviously, you have a child, you're raising a family and everything else, but you're also getting to know yourself. And like,
yeah,
I feel like even in terms of like relationships and stuff like that, like if you're having a child in your 20s with a partner, you both as individuals don't even know who you are, what you like. You just like, you liked each other and that was it. And don't get me wrong, like some relationships like that last, but majority of the time they drift apart.
Yeah.
And then people end up in like broken families, which there's nothing wrong with, like obviously, but with like divorced parents and stuff like that.
Because
but
people are getting into relationships too soon.
Yeah.
And not actually thinking it through, or you know, they end up having a child from a one night stand or something like that. So obviously it is going to be more of a broken family, and then that does have an effect on the child, right?
But it's not even the child, it has an effect on you.
100%.
You know, and like you'll always feel like you don't know what brings you fulfillment, because you sort of fell into that trap, because you can't know what you want from your life, what you want from your relationships, what you expect from a partner when you're 20.
No.
You know,
You're
like
still a
I feel
child
like
at
I'm just
20.
about figuring that out now, but like I know there's going to be a red flag that comes in. I'm like, actually no, let's start all over.
Mate, you've only just apparently developed your frontal lobe fully, because you've just turned 26. Like,
I don't think mine ever developed.
so it's still a bit, I don't know, maybe.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You don't have one.
You know what, right? I'm sat here thinking, right, some people might just really always want the family life, right?
Yeah.
From a young age, that might be all they want. They don't care for traveling, they don't care for being out and about and whatever. They just know that's what they want, and they try for it so much and they don't get it. I feel like it's like when people try for a baby, right? Or if you want to make more money or whatever it is, the more you want something, the less likely it's going to come to you.
Yeah, it's scary in that sense, isn't it?
And I feel like once you let go and just let life be, stop pressuring yourself and the things around you, it then comes to you. It's like with work, right? For us, we have months where we're stressed and nothing comes, and then I'm on a night out or I go out for food and I see business doing well, and I'm like, okay, it's because I've let go of, overthinking it, basically.
Yeah, I think like do you believe in alignment in that sense, like that everything does align for us in the way that it should?
Yeah.
Like even when it's shit.
I think that's what people need to remind themselves when things are going rough. Like sometimes people lose the belief, but you need to believe that everything's working out the way it's meant to. Yeah. Like I go through phases like that. I'm like, oh my God, I just can't imagine things being better or whatever. And I'm just like, everything's meant to be how it's meant to be.
100%. Like you have to have faith in regards to like in your fears, essentially, because when you're going through a shit time, you don't see outside of that, because you get, and that's obviously normal because you don't know a different life and stuff like that. But I think like obviously like with me, I always say like everything happens for a reason, and I do really, really believe in that, because like through the shittest years of my life, like now I look back and I'm like, holy fuck, if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's like why I never look at it. Like I don't regret anything. I'm not a regretful person. Yes, there's been mistakes. Yes, there's been fuck abouts, but I will always look into like, why did that happen, or why did I put myself in that situation?
One path leads to another, right? Yeah. And a prime example of me and you, like how we met and how we live together now. Like it's a very, very simple example. We went to the same work event. We got sat next to one another. And never did I think then, when I met you, that
she definitely had her eye on me.
That 2 years down the line, we would be living together. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Wild.
Like, life is just so crazy in how it moves, and you can never predict it. Like, the smallest thing today can lead to the biggest thing happening to you tomorrow. That's the best thing of your life.
It's weird, and I feel like me and you were in such similar positions in our lives.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely trauma bonded. Like
we're 100% trauma bonded.
Definitely trauma bonded.
Literally went through the same thing. Same but different.
Same but different, literally. Wild. And yeah, we just moved in together, slept in the same bed, explained our traumas to each other, then started laughing about them, and it's all been downhill ever since.
And then it's blind.
No, nothing is serious. The blind leading the blind. Life's funny. Oh, who hurt you? It's fine.
It's okay. You know what? She was away for the weekend for 3 days, and I didn't laugh once. I was so sad. I had nobody to talk to. I was sat at home on my own. I was
Do you think I'm the funniest person you know?
Other than me, yeah.
You know that's a lie.
No. We just both egg each other on and laugh at the stupidest shit.
Yeah, our personalities are weird. Like last night, we got stuck in traffic for an hour and literally nearly 2 hours. Like it was like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was long.
And I mean, like the drive was just not normal. We were going between like, right, so what have you to do tomorrow? Right, okay, we need to do this. Yeah. We need to film a podcast. And then she's tickling my ear and like laughing. I don't even know what we were laughing at.
I said, let's make a rap, make our own song. Let's make a rap. Bum bum clap. Do you know what I mean?
No, honestly, but it's so true. Like that one interaction when we first met, we didn't even speak, you know, and yeah, like we ended up obviously being so close in that sense. And that like goes with your day-to-day life. Like a certain person, like everybody comes into your life as a lesson or a blessing, right?
Oh, 100%.
And some people are just passing by like that, and that's totally fine. But I feel like a lot of people get really hung up on that.
Yeah.
And they're like almost like they meet somebody, like even people that like, obviously I won't know about this, but people that date, they go on a date with like so many expectations. Like you need to learn to let go of things like that. I feel like especially in your 20s.
Yeah, you just need to, you know what, you know the phrase YOLO?
YOLO.
That YOLO just explains your 20s. Like you just have to let life go and just let it lead you rather than trying to force things to happen, because I tell you, I've tried many times, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Trying to force things to happen, it just goes the opposite way. You are literally just pushing things away.
100% though, but like for what's an example for yourself, like trying to force something?
Like I really wanted to have a family.
Yeah.
Like I was one of them people, and it's not because of pressures of the society or whatever. It's just something that I've really always wanted. I've wanted to have kids, husband, and just be happy, and that was my like idea of happiness. And then the more I wanted it, relationships wise, the more I wanted it, the more I pushed it away. And I remember when I first moved to Dubai, I was so desperate to be in a relationship, so desperate, because I'd been single for like 3 years. I was dating. It wasn't happening for me. I was like, everyone's a fucking asshole, and it's because I was chasing it and it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Soon as I stepped back, I was like, I am done with this. 2 weeks later, I met my ex-boyfriend,
Yeah.
and we were together for over 2 years.
But that's what it always comes down to. Like, the more you look for something, like, yeah, you could have jumped into a different relationship and stuff, like you would have got hurt, that person would have left. Like if it's not meant for you, it won't be there for you. And I feel like whenever you are in that state, like you said, you're trying to force something, and that can be in terms of anything, relationships, friendships, business. Like obviously business is a bit different, but it's like people, for example, starting business, to go into it with a mindset like fucking online coaching is so easy. You don't do any work. Clients come to you. You're going to be making fucking 20k a month.
And you just sat there,
and here we are 7 years
life.
later. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, we work till 11:30 at night most nights. Yeah. Like, it's a joke. Like, people think it's so easy. But it's the expectations.
But that's it. That's the expectations, because you see other people being successful and you're like, oh, that should be me. That should be me, and stuff like that. And like, the more you force that, like, you notice so many people coming into the industry and falling out of it twice as fast.
Yeah, because they don't see the grind that goes on behind closed doors, right? Do you think anyone ever has life figured out? Or do you think they're lying?
I think they're lying.
Yeah.
Because like the way, maybe when I was younger, I would have said yes to that. But like looking at the grand scheme of things, like I thought, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think
anyone's got it figured out. I think people think they have it figured out, but they don't. I feel like you physically cannot have life figured out. There's no way on earth.
You might have it figured out for like a certain period of time and be very content until the next thing pops up, until something happens, until the relationship breaks down, and then you start over and over and over again. So I feel like for a partial period of time you might feel that way if you're genuinely happy, but like I said, it's until the next thing. And like life's always gonna happen. People are gonna die. Do you know what I mean? Like relationships are gonna end. Like shit's always gonna happen that you're gonna have to not get over, like, but overcome. And like nobody prepares you for that. Like,
no, I think with that side of things, you know, I feel like you never know what life's going to throw at you from one day to the next. So as much as you think you have something figured out, it's not figured out. And it's that.
It's a bit scary, isn't it? Like,
you don't know what will happen in 1 minute. I might stick my finger in your ear, up your nose or something. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know.
Please don't, fucking hell. She done this to me. No, don't start the shit. We're gonna have to end the podcast.
Skin? Can you feel your skin?
Yes. Oh my god, like I actually have like some sort of disease. Somebody please diagnose me. But like I can't focus now. My ears are itchy.
Can you feel your nose? Can you feel your eyelashes? Can you feel your eyebrows? She can feel everything.
I fucking hate you. No, honestly, like somebody please explain to me that it's a normal thing. Like if somebody unexpectedly touches you, I just get like this overwhelming fear that I just need to step out of my body. Like I need to peel my skin off to the bone.
Sometimes, you know,
and
like
rinse my bones.
Ew. You know, like, because I'm going to be dead on this sofa all day today, I'm not going to move. It's going to get to the night time and everything's going to irritate me. I can't be in the same spot because my skin will start to, my clothes,
and then you
everything.
have to take your clothes. No, I need
stop.
to take my boob out.
So I'm getting hot now. Oh, mate, no, I think my fever's coming back. Please feel me.
What? Stop flashing everybody.
Oh my god, I've still got my pyjama top on, my sunglasses.
Your sunglasses?
They're not even sunglasses, the blue light
fucking
glasses.
pasta glasses.
I can't. Pasta glasses. Honestly, I'm hot now. Anyway, have you got any free thoughts for me? Because I think I'm going to pass out here.
Do you think she's being a little bit dramatic?
No.
Or a little princess?
I'm really trying to put on a brave face for this and be bouncy.
Okay, go on, be bouncy. Or that. Your 3 a.m. thought, my 3 a.m. thought to you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Can I ask you first?
Oh, fine.
Is there anything that you've ever done that has happened to you in life that you've regretted?
No, I literally said earlier I don't regret it.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that.
I've been living life on the edge.
That's kind of made you change your
perception. Perspective. English.
That's changed your perception of life.
What's the question? Because it took you like 6 minutes to spit it out, so I got confused.
Has anything ever happened in life that's changed your perception on life?
100%. I would say like my last relationship.
Yeah.
Like, well, obviously the perception of life is quite a deep and broad topic, Dom, so I don't even know what way to go down, but like.
Okay, life in your 20s.
Okay. I probably would have been like, because I would have been like you, I would have been settled and I would have been comfortable in the situation that I was. But with the way that relationship was going, which obviously wasn't great, it actually made me realize that one, I have so much work to do on myself and that I actually really need to spend time alone.
Yeah.
Like I could have settled for that, and he could have been the probably nicest guy in the world. He wasn't, but he could have been like absolute husband material, like whatever. I wasn't content in myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
I'm proud of you.
why? Are you all right?
My eyes are watering.
Are you crying? Am I meant to cry too?
Why am I crying?
Let me force it.
Do you want some of my tears?
Spit in my eye. What? Why?
Why are my eyes watering?
No, why are you proud of me?
Because you've grown as a person.
Aw.
Are you going to cry now?
No.
Because I'm about to cry again. I don't know what's going on.
No.
What's your question for
I
me?
agree, I have grown.
Yeah.
My question for you is there any, do you remember like any memorable moment when you sort of let fear take over because you thought like, oh, I have to do this to have my life this type of way?
Yeah, probably. You know what? Probably going about my nursing job.
For some reason, I thought you said nose job.
I haven't. I've got a cute nose. I don't have a nose job. My nursing job, because as much as I wanted to do that, so much as I was growing up, when it actually came to it, I didn't know what else to do. Because you have to choose at like fucking the age of 16.
See, that baffles me though. Like, I think the school fucking protocol, whatever they call it, curriculum, is so idiotic. Like, nobody between the ages of 16 knows what they want to be doing when they're 30.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And like, for yourself, like, obviously you went into nursing, but did you feel like, okay, that was 100%, this is going to be me for my future? Or was it more like, oh, this is something I'm interested in, so I might as well take that route.
The reason I went into nursing is quite an inspirational story is because my sister was born very prematurely.
Yeah,
right? She
I
was born
remember
at
you telling me
28
that.
weeks. Now, when I was going into the hospital, I was only, 13 at the time. I loved it. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing looking after all these babies. So from the age of 13, I knew what I wanted to do.
Right.
And then, so obviously then at high school, you have to choose what you're going to do in college to be able to get into uni. But it's a whole long ass process, right? There's like 6-7 years
Yeah.
between that time for you to actually, and as I started doing it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore,
Yeah.
you know? And I started working there and I did enjoy it. But then eventually, obviously, I grew up and I was like, I don't want to be working under someone. So that was probably because I was midway through uni. I didn't want to drop out.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. And then you end up like getting comfortable with it too. And like, you obviously were probably the 1% that like actually made it out, because you could have still been in that job just because like, well, you've done what, fucking 7 years of basically studying for it to get
Yeah.
into that. And yeah, it was never going to bring you fulfillment. Yeah.
No, it from the side of caring for the babies, I loved it. And if I could go back and do that a couple of times a week, I would. It was the environment, the working hours,
Yeah.
and just how you get treated. It's just not worth it. No, I respect my own time and I respect my own boundaries way more than kind of what was happening
Yeah.
there. But different story. But yeah, that was probably the fear side of things there. Good chat.
Good shot.
For ill dom, good chat.
Smashed it.
Oh, can I just add, she held my hand yesterday.
Why? I'm going to crop the end of this out. I'm literally going to crop the end of that out, so you might
No,
say
you're
your
not.
goodbyes.
I'm going to say it again. Right, guys.
I did not hold her hand. I just tried to freak her out a little bit.
Did freak me out. I
So
thought
whenever
she
I
was
done this, and I was like,
I thought
so
she-
how was your last
I
relationship?
thought she was coming on to me last night.
Don't flatter yourself, honey. You didn't look that cute.
No, at night time I don't look cute. In the morning,
Just so you know.
Anyway.
Anyways, thank you very much.
See you in the next episode, guys.
Bye.